Print, email, Facebook, Twitter. More Queen's birthday honours. Green's Christine Milne among Tasmanians recognised. Tasmania's top honour in this year's Queen's birthday honours list has gone to the former Australian Greens leader Christine Milne. She has been made an Officer of the Order of Australia, OW, for distinguished service to the Australian and Tasmanian parliaments and through domestic and global contributions to the protection and preservation of the natural environment. Ms. Milne said her greatest environmental achievement in politics was the protection of Tasmania's forests. Securing the doubling of the World Heritage Area in 1989 was fantastic, but we didn't get the forests. They were deliberately excluded at the time, she said. We worked for the next 23 years until 2013 to secure World Heritage listing. Ms. Milne was the first woman to lead a political party in Tasmania when she became the Greens leader in 1993, going on to lead the party nationally in 2012. Her work with the Gillard Labour government saw carbon trading introduced as a part of a renewable energy deal. Ms. Milne retired from politics in 2015 but continues as the Global Greens ambassador. Decades on from her arrest while protesting against the Franklin Dam in the 1980s, she is still fighting. The Tarkin's still not protected. It is her involvement in helping to stop a pulp mill at Wesley Vale in the 1980s, where she grew up, that is closest to her heart. I just look at that magnificent farmland and coastal vista and think how good it is it wasn't destroyed by industrial pollution, she said. Food Bank Director Red Gordon has been awarded a Medal of the Order of Australia, OAM, for his work feeding the hungry and his role in supporting the Tasman Peninsula community after the Port Arthur massacre. He described the honour as humbling. I'm mindful that we had a lot of people around us, so it's an award to myself, but at the same time a lot of other people. Launceston's Elizabeth Swain has received a Member of the Order of Australia, AM, award for being a role model for female engineers. After 43 years working for Rio Tinto at the smelter at Bell Bay, you have to be at least as good if not better than most of your peers, because people are looking for the weaknesses and things that will let you down, she said. Marion Cooper has been recognised with an OAM for her volunteer work at the Royal Hobart Hospital kiosk, where she raises money for medical equipment and for her services to sailing, being the first female Commodore of the Royal Yacht Club of Tasmania. Ms. Cooper said she used to be terrified of the water, until she met her late husband Day Cooper, who taught her how to sail and pushed me out of my comfort zone. Andrea Gerard has been thanked with an OAM for her efforts in ensuring that hundreds of World War I soldiers who are buried in unmarked graves in cemeteries around Tasmania get headstones, something she described as quite un-Australian. We look after our mates and these men were our mates, she said. We sent them off to war and they deserve to be remembered when they come back. Inspector Fiona Leftier has been awarded the Australian Police Medal. Highlights of her 33-year career include improving the relationship between Tasmania Police and the LGBTI community and developing mentoring programs for women in the police force. The awards will be presented in an official ceremony at Government House later this year. Print, email, Facebook, Twitter.